Do you have moments in your life when you ask yourself what the hell is going on? At the age of 45, I had that very question, asking myself, what the hell is going on? My whole life had become completely chaotic in a matter of days, weeks and months, and then for a few years later. And that led me to the question, what actually was going on, what took place? Because up until that time, life for me seemed relatively stable, relatively safe, and relatively expected of what was expected. Around the year 2009, I had an idea for it was a blog I was writing called Zoomanity and its influence on life. And I had an idea that Zoomanity was really humanity and how humanity had become and what happened in my own life. And I quickly started to build up all these different ideas and realised that although people in my life had always wanted to tell me their best was never their best. They were actually repeated patterns from somewhere else, something else, somewhere else, or some other authority. And the problem is with repeated patterns, generationally, they degrade. So what was a strong bonding thing in 1960 becomes a weaker thing in 1970, becomes weaker in 1980, and eventually just almost dilutes to nothing. So once I began to realise that these repeated patterns are just something that someone has shared to you in their best of knowledge, in their best of authority, in their very best moment, it probably and usually isn't the best thing to be told. Because the problem with a repeated pattern is that you're encouraged to question nothing. And the problem is when we question nothing, we just accept everything that's coming in. Excuse me, I've got a cold. They accept everything that's coming into our mind. But the problem is what we bring into our mind, allow into the mind, builds up and starts to create that foundation for life, or that belief system and pattern for life that may not actually be based on what is best for us or be best for humankind. So this is what I started to call the repeaters or repeatists. These are the people who grow up in their best of knowledge and in their best of life at that time. And they share with you, just like the schools do, just like the colleges do, just like parents do. They share with you their best of knowledge at that particular time. But the problem with that knowledge is it's not questioned knowledge. And as a human being, we're designed to question everything. So the way the Zoomanic system is set up is that we don't question anything. We don't seek understanding. We don't really chase our own knowledge for knowledge to develop ourselves, develop the way we think. And that can actually be harmful for us long term. So the fact is, if we want to escape from Zoomanity, one of the first things we have to do is question everything. And in particular, question all the things we've been taught in life. Because a lot of these things we taught in life are usually not what's going to be best for us and have usually been best for someone else. So if you're at a stage in your life where you're suddenly asking yourself, what the hell is going on? Like I was at the age of 47, I think it was, not 45. That is your being, your person, your brain pushing you to begin to question everything. And the sooner you question things, the faster you find the answer that will suit you best. This is just an extract taken from the book Escape from Zoomanity, not word for word. But if you want to know more about the book, there it is.